Welcome to our Food, Medicine and Lies channel. And in continuation with my last video, I'm going to talk about another heavy metal which is creating havoc in our lives. That metal is lead. Where do we get lead, or how are we exposed to lead? Let's look at some of the causes why we are suffering from this problem. Water has lead, especially if it comes out of lead pipes. You can understand. There is no way you can avoid it. Lead gets stored in our bones because it protects the bioorgans. And what happens is, when, especially in females, the estrogen level decreases, the bone starts to break. Lead starts to come in the blood. And therefore, you will see people 40, 45 plus who are postmenopausal have more lead than before. The causes of lead have been many, but some of the important ones are gasoline, auto exhaust. From there, it reaches the soil. All our vegetables, therefore, are laden with lead to some extent. Water, lipsticks have lead in them. There were a lot of news articles on this few years back, I remember, when few people shifted to organic lead-free lipsticks, but they don't stay for long and not very convenient. So most of us did not. Cigarettes, ceramic. You are high on lead and you don't know why. But the ceramic utensils you are using have a coating of lead at times. Black hair dyes, some herbs, all can be cause of lead being in your blood. So, how would you know, or should you get tested for blood or not? There's some symptoms which happen if you have high blood levels of lead. Those symptoms can be fatigue, mitochondrial function gets compromised, therefore you are in chronic fatigue, around this mitochondria, this lead gets settled there and the cell is not able to work properly. Your respiratory system gets affected. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease can be caused because of lead toxicity. Cataract, brain fog, violent, having delusions, your growth being impacted, your memory and vision being impacted, nausea, allergies, abdominal pain, hormonal issues, ADHD, autism, cardiovascular diseases, gout, hypertension, lazy gallbladder, and many more. Now you would be wondering, what can we do with all this? Friends, even the newspaper which you hold, the ink can have lead. And some of the things which are hard to stay away with is paints have lead. At times, your toothpaste also might be having lead. So important is, one, to know what are these symptoms. If these symptoms are not getting corrected, you must get yourself checked for lead levels in your body. Because if you know your levels, you can get yourself treated. EDTA Chelation is very, very effective in taking out lead. One very important reason which I forgot to mention and I want to say is, a lot of our Ayurvedic medicines have lead in them. I had a patient 3 weeks back who came to me and he was hypertensive, he was diabetic, and he had inflammation, obesity, and many other diseases. And when we got his metals tested, his lead levels were more than 10x. And when I took his history, he said, I had been around taking Ayurvedic medicines for my kidney stones. I'm not saying all of them have it, but just be careful about what you are eating from where. Coffee enemas, they increase bile secretion, which can help you with excreting lead properly. If you are eating less fat in your diet, lead will not be excreted from your body. If you do not have detoxification genes working perfectly, lead will stay in your body for longer. So friends, you can do a lot of things to take out lead from your body. Some of the options are zeolite powder, which is a mix of a lot of chemicals and binds lead and takes it out. Infrared sauna is a very good way to manage heavy metal toxicity. Ultra binders like modified citrus pectin, like chlorella, like activated charcoal, all of them can be used. But important is that one, your body should be healthy enough to be able to chelate all these metals and take them out. Second, you should always do it under the guidance of a functional medicine doctor. And this is not new, friends. The only sorry state is that not many people are talking about it today. Please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your office colleagues, and let's start talking about it. Let's start understanding why we are not so active as we used to be. Let's start figuring out why are we having mental problems, aggression, mood swings. Why are we in the state of chronic fatigue most of the time? If any of this resonates with you, do read this, do connect with some functional medicine doctor, and I am always here and happy to help you. I practice in Gurgaon, and you can reach me at my number. Help me sharing information and help me in making India a healthy, wealthy, and the economic power of the world.